John Dyer says, why do you think the San Antonio media gives the Spurs such a pass? That's a great comment, John, and I'll tell you the exact answer for that. In most cities, the narrative of the team is controlled by the media, right? The media who covers the team. Now, sometimes organizations can do their best to try to control that narrative, to try to put out there what they want the public to consume. But when the team doesn't win at the level that the Spurs have been winning at, it's very difficult for them to completely control that narrative. Here's the problem. The Spurs are walking on water from a winning standpoint in this market. So one, if you fight against the narrative they're trying to push, you're limiting your ability to get coverage. You're not gonna be able to cover the team because it's the only story in town, and they win so well that the public just trusts everything that they do because they're amazing. And why shouldn't you? R.C. Buford and Greg Popovich are amazing. They're insanely good at what they do. Insanely good at what they do. So the problem is, because they're so good, like transcendently good, there's a trust within the public, and because of that, the media then has to cover the team and has to do it in a way that sort of is within the spirit of what the Spurs want. One, because they're the only game in town, and two, because they win, you need the coverage. Does that make sense? So in most cities where a team doesn't win that well, the fans aren't just going to blindly buy whatever narrative that the team is selling them. The problem is the Spurs win so well and so often that they can basically tell the public whatever they want, and the media has to acquiesce to those wants because they have to cover this team. They have to.